just through example, let me show you a couple of other ideas that we'll work with. Notice that I have 4 to the negative third divided by 5 to the negative half, or negative 2. They're negative exponents. I want to work with positive exponents. So the general idea is, every time I see a base with a negative exponent, I just relocate it to either the top or the bottom, whatever its opposite. So 4 is upstairs right now to the negative third. So I'm going to put it downstairs to the positive third power. And this 5, it's already downstairs with a negative 2. In order for me to make that a positive exponent, I'm going to change its floor and stick it up top. So those two expressions are equivalent. One's using negative exponents, one using positive exponents. On this next example, the entire 3/4 is being done to the negative 2 power. So what I need to do, one way to look at that, well, this is actually 3 to the negative 2 over 4 to the negative 2. And then I just look at the previous problem. I just take this 3, stick it downstairs to the positive 2, take this 4, and stick it upstairs. So I have 4 squared over 3 squared. And then if I want, I can combine the back to 4/3 to the positive 2 squared. Or you can look at this original problem and see, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm flipping those numbers upside down and giving it a positive exponent. 1 over 4x to the cubed, negative cubed. Understand what is the base. The base in this problem is only that x. So this negative 3 only affects that x. Everything else stays the same. So that 1 and the 4, nothing causes anything to them to happen. But this x to the cube, negative cubed, on the denominator or underneath, needs to be relocated to the top in order for me to write it with a positive exponent. And x to the negative 5 over y to the negative 1, just understand what the spaces are. Put the y on the top to the positive, and put the y on the bottom to the positive. Now the proof, or to help you understand how to do this, is in the book, and you can look through and see why. And it gets to a process of dividing a number and dividing a number again, or raising a power to a fraction a little bit. And so we can talk about that a little bit later, or raising a fraction to a power. We can talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, just have the idea that in order to change it from a negative to a positive, I just remove its base from its current position and relocate it onto the other side of the fraction, either lower or upper.